Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. This is going to be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Taurus, I'll be using the horseshoe spread for your money and finances reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes to my channel. And I thank you for your continued support. So, Taurus, let's get into your reading. Okay. Hello, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Universe Spirit. For the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. What's going on with all Taurus money and finances? What do Taurus need to know about their money and finances? What's going on with Taurus money and finances? What is Taurus past money condition in the recent past? What is Taurus money and financial condition at present? What will be Taurus money and finances situation in the future? What is Taurus attitude towards their money and finances? What is Taurus concern with their money and finances? What is Taurus challenge with their money and finances? And what is Taurus likely outcome that can also act as advice around their money and finances? And from the bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Taurus that is their focus regarding their money and finances? Show me clearly. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Taurus. Let's do this. Push it. Push it good. Okay, push it real good. Let's do this. Okay. Well. Look at this. All right. Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, as your overall energy and focus, you are focused on having successful completion with your money aims. You also could be focused on home and family as it has to do with your money and finances. But this is you trying to create harmony for your money and finances, trying to have stability through your actions and see success and completion with this Four of Wands energy. Underneath that, you have the Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords here, you could have been dealing with some sort of disappointment or suffering, or there may have been a communication breakdown or a problem within a three-party situation. Or there's a problem with the three-party situation and you're trying to figure out how to heal it and have harmony and to move on and recover from it with this Three of Swords energy. Okay, so you could be suffering because you're separated from some money, or someone doesn't come through with some money, but there's a problem with money for you where you are focusing on how to recover, how to heal from it. Okay, with this Four of Wands energy. Now, in the recent past, Taurus, you do have strength. So with strength, you could have been dealing with a Leo or have this energy in your chart. But with strength here, you had to be strong in the recent past. And with this strength, this was you focusing on being very determined around your money and finances so that things work out and remain positive for you. And I do feel that you were able to do that. It may have been a struggle, but you were able to stay strong, to be disciplined, to be resilient, to operate in your personal power, to have courage, and to use your instinct and be reasonable as it has to do with your money and finances in the recent past. Now, you may have had some insecurity or fear, doubt around your money and finances, and you may have been trying to work hard to not lose any control with your money and finances, okay, in the recent past. But I do feel that you remain strong and determined, and you were able to see positive things happen with your money and finances, or keep your money in a positive state. Now at present you do have Judgment. So with Judgment, you could be trying to liberate yourself around any money and finances issues you're dealing with. With Judgment, you could have received a judgment against your money and finances and paying a debt, but also with Judgment here, you could be bringing debts to an end and paying off debts. But also with Judgment, you are making very important decisions here. You are looking to liberate yourself, have a renewal. You may be looking to make an amends with your money and finances. But also with Judgment, this is a time where it's possible that you could be very self-critical and very judgmental of yourself, or feel like or experience others being judgmental towards you. But also with Judgment here, this is you focusing on trying to have a second chance or see results or avoid any remorse or regret here. And this is you perhaps trying to focus on how to gain a new perception. But this is you making decisions and perhaps trying to avoid any delays or any procrastination, with the focus of you having results and seeing the best possible thing happen here with Judgment. Now also with Judgment, Taurus, you could have received a decision around your money and finances that was for the positive and in your favor with Judgment here at present. Also with Judgment, you could have been able to liberate yourself from your money issues and concerns, or you're focusing on trying to do that. And so in the future, you do have the Ten of Cups. So with the Ten of Cups here in your future, this is you focusing on your family in the future, focusing on your fulfillment around your money and finances, or this is you being able to have fulfillment as it has to do with your money and finances, and you dealing with that because you have the support of family with that Ten of Cups, or significant connection. Now for others of you with the Ten of Cups, this is you spending money on your family, focusing on spending money on your family and fulfilling some of their needs with your money and finances. Now your attitude towards your money and finances is the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel that some of you are recovering from your money and finances issues. Others of you are focusing on how to recover and rebuild. But with this Five of Pentacles, this is a difficult energy where there were changes in your money and finances situation. Changes that either set you back or allowed you to build and to restore and to recover and to maintain. It's a difficult energy, but if you are lacking or experiencing your money and finances being depleted or experiencing a loss, then this is the time for you not to cry over spilled milk, but to focus on how you can recover. How can you change it and rebuild, okay, as quickly as possible and maintain. For others of you, you are recovering and you are doing this, just that, focusing on how to maintain. And others of you are, with this Five of Pentacles, focusing on trying to avoid experiencing any negative changes to your money and finances or any loss or depletion. So, you do have for your concern the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups here, you are concerned about whether or not you'll be able to move on from your situation and recover. You're focused on whether or not you can recover with this Eight of Cups. Okay? You are concerned whether or not you'll be unfulfilled as well. Or there's concerns about your money and finances and the ability to move on, because it has something to do with family or significant connection or something that's just going on in you emotionally. Now, your challenge with your money and finances is the Ten of Wands. So you may have the challenge of being able to handle a lot of responsibilities, or the challenge of relieving yourself of responsibilities. But this is you experiencing the challenge of being overburdened, or how to unburden yourself around your money and finances, um, concerns or issues, or that you're responsible for or have obligations with. Okay, so this is how you relieve the burden, or how do you um, find a way to carry the responsibilities that you are responsible for, that have to do with your money and finances, your expenses. Now, your likely outcome is you do have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, first, I want you to be mindful with this energy. It's a young and youthful energy. So you want to make sure that you're not being impulsive or premature or immature in how you handle and manage your money. But with the Page of Wands, this is possible that you're receiving some sort of news that allows you to go in a new direction, or this is you waiting for some news. But also with this Page of Wands, this is you focusing on coming up with the creative action that allows you to take your money situation in a new and improved and better direction. So we're going to clarify. Now, as advice with the Page of Wands, this is about focusing on remaining enthusiastic, focus on remaining creative, focus on coming up with new ways to improve your money, or to implement a new creative practice that can improve your money situation, or communicate to others to get a response to help you with your money and finances, where you can receive that support. And for some of you with the Page of Wands, you could be receiving help from a child, or your child, or someone very young that can assist you with your money and finances needs, so that they can remain improved. But with the Page of Wands, this is about you going in a new direction and remaining inspired about it. So let's take a look at this more deeply for you, Taurus. Spirit, tell me more about judgment for Taurus. Tell me more about judgment for Taurus. Tell me more about judgment for Taurus, please. Thank you. Ooh, with judgment, you have death. So at the bottom, you got the Nine of Swords. So you got some worries and fears and concerns here. Something came to an end. Okay, you experienced some sort of terrible ending with your money and finances at present. Could be due to a decision or a lack of judgment. You may not have been able to liberate yourself. Okay, with judgment here. You may not have been able to make amends. Or with judgment here, you're experiencing an ending with your money and finances, because you are paying off debts, or you have a judgment against your money and finances. So this is you experiencing some sort of ending or some sort of change. Now, for others of you, I do feel that some of you are bringing whatever devastation around your money and finances to an end, because you are making decisions and trying to figure out how to liberate yourself, or you're making changes and adjustments. But there's some sort of ending with your money and finances. You may have experienced an end to a resource that was coming in, but this is you having worries and fears, okay? And you may be possibly overthinking at present. A card that flipped over is the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords flipping out, you may be experiencing some sort of dispute around your money and finances, or you may be having difficulties or dealing with having a confrontation, trying to address a money issue. With the Five of Swords here, you could be experiencing victory, but it's some cost to you, or you could be experiencing some sort of defeat. But with the Five of Swords, this is about how do you diffuse the situation. With the Five of Swords, this is how you have the victory and at what cost to you. And also with the Five of Swords, this could be about you keep changing your mind around your money and finances and how to change it or bring something to an end, or how to deal with something that came to an end that affects your money and finances. Spirit, tell me more about the Ten of Cups for Taurus. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups, please. Thank you. With the Ten of Cups, you do have the Six of Wands. So you do get emotional fulfillment. So this is about you having victory over your challenges that you deal with, any suffering, any disappointment, any breakdown in communication. This is you being able to have victory. It says here, if you win the rat race, you're still a rat. So at the bottom of that is the Six of Pentacles. So you may receive victory because your ability to have an even exchange of give and take through the help of family. Or you're able to just have success because you come up with a plan that allows you to move to calmer waters. I do feel that you may find yourself, in terms of the rat indication here, where you're trying to be cunning and crafty. You may even be hinting towards a little bit of deceitfulness or betrayal, where you may be causing this on a family member to get this done. But this is you focusing on having victory and seeing victory and fulfillment here. Or this is about you being able to receive what you deserve that you may have been waiting for, where someone was a rat in a situation that affected your ability to receive, and now you get fulfillment and receive what you deserve here because the rat is being dealt with. Spirit, tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Thank you. With the Five of Pentacles, you do have the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands here, this is connected to home and family for some of you. And it has the Two of Pentacles underneath. So this is you focusing on how to balance. This is you trying to take actions or taking actions that line up, or to have things line up so that you can have more success and completion around your money and finances and create more harmony and stability around it through making changes, through making adjustments or adapting or decisions, but practical decisions and choices and practical changes, but you being able to balance and focus on the stability. Spirit, tell me more about the Page of Wands, right? Tell me more about the Page of Wands for Taurus. Tell me more about the Page of Wands for Taurus as an outcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So with the Page of Wands, you do have the King of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you do have Temperance. So I feel here with the Page of Wands, this is you having creative action towards a new approach to try to manage your money and finances. But you see that he's wearing like this black hoodie. He's wearing all black. You know, the King of Pentacles is supposed to have the Midas touch, or is known to have the Midas touch. Whatever the King of Pentacles does, he's able to create. I feel that you are able to create and build and see some success, but I feel that there are some limitations around the kind of success that you are able to manifest for yourself. I feel that there's some limitations or constraints, or that you have to work within the confines of what you're dealing with, or within limitations, in order for you to go in a new direction with your money and finances and build upon it. And underneath you have Temperance. So with Temperance here, this is you focusing on how to heal your money and finances, balance it, do things sensibly. And so with the Page of Wands, the caution here is your outcome is to not do anything impulsive or immature or be too rash in your actions, where you find that with the King of Pentacles, you're not able to be successful at managing your money because you do something a little too much or you're not doing enough. So this is about you being able to manage it. You are able to go in a new direction. There's a need for you to stay enthusiastic, but not be impulsive, not be mature or premature, but to go in a new creative direction or take new creative action so that you can manage your money and finances, because this is a time where you need to be more tempered and more balanced towards how you go about healing it. Because even though I feel that you're able to do that and get it done, I feel like this here is not you don't have ideal circumstances, or you're not able to create ideal circumstances, but you are able to address your money needs where you take care of things. I feel like you make small improvements. You're able to manage things, but it's like in increments for you, Taurus. Now, for some of you, you go in a new direction because how you go about managing something, you operating in your low vibration, where, you know, you just very determined and focused on building and creating what you want, however you need to do it. And you may even resort to underhanded means to do it, because remember, we do have a card that came out that talks about a rat. So you may be able to, some of you are able to go in a new direction, and you are able to manage and build what you want here successfully. But you did it from a low, you're doing it from a low vibration. It's like you're doing whatever you got to do, and whatever you got to do means you are doing some things from a low vibration. It's like it doesn't matter, it's whatever, because you got to be good, because you got to keep things tempered and balanced, right? So yeah, that's where you at with the Taurus. The outcome here with this Page of Wands is remain enthusiastic, stay creative, make sure you're able to respond to what you need to stay aware and stay alert. Also, be grounded and mindful. Maintain your drive and spirit around this. And I do feel that you are able to go in a new direction. With this Page of Wands, some of you are going to see a new direction that you're going to be able to go into, but you're only going to see a little bit of progress or small progress. For others of you, you're going in a new direction with the goal and focus to create big progress, or, you know, substantial progress, but by you operating from your ego to do it. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance for Taurus for the month of September 2019 around their money and finances? What is the guidance for Taurus around their money and finances for the month of September 2019? Show me clearly. What is the guidance for Taurus, please, around their money and finances? What is it? Thank you. You have God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Okay, that is your guidance. God is your source. So whatever you're dealing with in your money and finances circumstances, where you're trying to recover or avoid loss, or you're trying to come back from loss and rebuild, God is your source. Pray. Whatever it is that you believe in or have your faith towards, maintain your faith and to pray, and know that God is your source to help you, to bring harmony to this situation, to support you. You are not doomed. The universe is here to support you, so you are not doomed. But do pray and remember that God is your source. So pray And I do suggest that you operate from good intentions and do things proper, decency, and in order, and do what is right and good, because God is your source. Don't resort to any underhanded means for those of you that may be considering it. I'm just saying, I'm suggesting you do what you want, but there it is. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.